Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Philippines. Hello, world.
So we made it back nice and easy yesterday in the car, and the radiator didn't leak. So that little jar of 45 pesos stop leak was really good, and I actually regret not getting a few more just to have in the car. I think it'd be good. Maybe next time we go back there, we'll get a few more. So yeah, the interview with Gio went live this morning, and we want to thank Gio once again. That was a beautiful interview, very respectful, very friendly, and we're so grateful, Gio, because we know it's going to help us so much with exposure to your viewers. So we also want to welcome Gio's viewers to the channel, and we hope that you enjoy our journey as well. I realized that I'm doing things very differently to a lot of other expats. I was watching for months and months. I was watching Gio, Sunshine Shoulders, It's Me. I was a regular guy. I saw all the big YouTubers who were either living here or going around. And in the end, I decided just to follow my own heart, because when I tried to compare myself to each one of them, I didn't feel like their journey was suitable for me. It didn't feel congruent to me, and I didn't also feel like copying them word for word. And that's okay, like the YouTubers who are out here, they're giving their experience, and that's all that they can do. So in the end, I decided that I would just follow my own heart, open my heart and follow it. And I thought to myself, well, what's the best way for me to do my journey over here? And I didn't want to line up a few different girls in different places and then visit one for 1 week, visit another for another week. To me, that didn't feel like it would be fair on any Filipina. Can you imagine if a Filipina was doing that to you? But there was YouTubers who were recommending that, and I didn't have it in my heart to be that kind of guy. Yeah, after thinking about it long and hard, I ended up doing exactly what some YouTubers tell you not to do, which is let her meet you at the airport and then let her take you home. I know there's advice against that, and maybe that can go wrong for a lot of people. And so, I'm not here to give advice to anyone. Like, I've only been on this journey with Raya since March, so I'm in no position to give advice. Maybe a year's down the track, if we're going great and we both feel like that's the direction we want to take. But we want to try and share our journey and let you guys make up your own journey. Whether or not our journey helps you is one thing or another, but hopefully I've inspired a few blokes out there just to follow your own heart.
Yes.
And, there's so many different YouTubers. You'll find every kind of YouTuber. One that will say, travel around, meet lots of girls. Another, like me, I came here, met the girl in the airport, and that's all I needed. I only needed one girl. I knew we already had a connection from talking and video chatting online. We were attracted to each other, and I wanted to come and see if that was a physical attraction as well, and it was. And I wanted to come and see how her family was with her and with me, because some people can be completely different to your face when their family's not around. And also, sometimes there can be family members that will have something against you. And, if that's the case, you want to try and find that out quickly, because that could be a real problem if you're dating a Filipina and there's members of the family that don't accept you. So luckily, Raya's families, they're all good, and, they're very religious family too, but that's another reason why I really went the direction of a Filipina, was the Christianity side of things is in line with my religion, but also the loyalty factor of Filipinas and the non-divorce thing over here. There's really not a lot of separations here until death do them part. So I really enjoy that side of things, and also the traditional woman, the way that Raya can look after people in a house, she's like a machine. She can, chop up a chicken, have some adobo ready. She can do all of the things in the house, and she takes it upon herself, and like mama doesn't even have to tell the girls or anything what to do. They all just know what needs to be done, and they get it done.
Yeah.
And then it's like time to relax. So very often you see Filipinos just chilling out doing nothing, but you got to know, like, they're not lazy. They've already done their chores, whether it's a guy or a girl. Little brother Sergi, he's got a lot of chores, and he gets called on whenever something needs to be carried. He's like a little workhorse too, but he's often sitting around on his phone, but it's not because he's lazy or anything. That's just people get their jobs done here, and then they relax, and that's what being on a tropical island is all about. You don't want to work all day because it's too hot, and you don't want to be lazy all day or you get nothing done. I'm sure you guys are curious about why Raya was online looking for a foreigner. Raya?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what were your thoughts that guided you towards going online and looking for a foreigner like me?
Yeah, because when I was young, or when I was 12 years old or something, in my mind that I would say that maybe I hope one day I will find a foreigner.
Oh.
As a guy that who can love me, respect my family, and loyal to me. Yeah, because I seen in the pictures before in the what call of that, wait. In the paper, there's a artist, and the girl, she have a foreigner boyfriend, and it's very handsome, white. Yeah, that's why I was thinking the time that I hope one day I can find a foreigner too.
Right.
Yeah, that's our future kids will be beautiful and handsome.
Right.
Yes, and also I want to go to travel around the world.
Okay, yeah. So as any relationship is, like, around the world, any marital or anything that's on the way to being marital, like men are supposed to provide, protect, and this relationship is transactional in a way, but just like any other is. There's a lot of advantages for Raya to be with a foreigner like me, but I mean, there's just as many advantages for me to be with a Filipina like Raya. And so two worlds meet, and that's how it is. And as long as you can accept that and work together with that, and not let that transactional thing become a thing in your head, because sometimes while you're over here, it can feel like, oh my gosh, the money just keeps flying out of my wallet and stuff, but actually it just feels like it's more expensive than it is, because you're over here and you're not making the money that you were back home. But it's a lot cheaper over here, but you still have to be careful with your money. But at the same time, like, I don't have people coming up and asking me for money and stuff, but I contribute to Raya's family as much as Ruzgil, as much as Ivan, and as much as Brother John. All of the men who are working and part of the family, whether they're direct son or they're a son-in-law, are contributing.
Yeah, and because when I was studying, they are helping me.
Yeah, and they were helping Raya get through high school too. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but when Typhoon Odette came, Raya's family was living in the farm down that way, about 25 minutes walk that way, and it's a bamboo house, and it's about waist high off the ground, and that house got destroyed. And so following that occurrence, Mama was lucky enough to purchase this little piece of land here, where Mum and Papa's house is, and now mine and Raya's extension. So that happened in Typhoon Odette. What year was that, darling?
Huh?
What year did that happen?
2020.
Yeah. So 2020, the whole family lost their house, and they had to sell the rights to the other a third hectare that Papa had, and they've used that money to buy this small piece of land, and whatever money they had left, they put into building the house. So the concrete walls are only about waist high, and then from there it's timber up. I'm sure you've seen one or two of my videos, Mama and Papa's house. It was built on the cheap. It is solid enough. It's got hardwood in there. But if there was another typhoon to hit this region, like, that is not the safest way to be. What you want to have is something like this.
Of course, because there's a coconut tree. Look.
So at least now we've got a bunker for the family if there is another tornado that comes. Which that makes you feel better?
Yeah.
And the whole family too? So we do have one more big problem, an immediate problem. Let me show you this. As you can see, there's our house there, and if I pan over here, you can see there's a coconut tree. The closest coconut tree is actually kind of grows towards our house a little bit. And how tall do you think that is? 30 meters? I don't know. 20 meters? It's hard to judge the height of trees, isn't it? But yeah, it will easily, if that comes down in a typhoon, that will easily come down on the top of our house there. So we're going to petition to the barangay captain, is it? And we're going to try and get some action done with that coconut tree. Apparently the owners will have to allow it to come down. Mama and Papa have spoken to them about it before, but they said, oh no, that one will never come down.
Yeah, because before there's a typhoon and they said the coconut didn't cut.
Right. Yeah, but I only just noticed it after I got here. Now our build was, you know, more than halfway done. It was like, oh my gosh. So we're going to try and get that handled before we start building the second story. Yeah, so thanks again to everyone for watching, and all Geo's viewers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love Geo.
Appreciate, yes, we love you guys.
Yeah, and we hope that everyone can respect Geo. You know, we all walk in a different journey, and he's doing the best he can with what he's got. And you know, sometimes things change, and then that's when life moves on. But every time things change, life moves in different directions. Mainaga. Now we're going to take brother Ivan and sister Zeza and little Ashton.
Hi, Ashton.
Hey man, say hi YouTube.
Say hi, YouTube. Hi, Max.
Hi Max.
Say hi, Max. Hey.
So we're going to take them to La Carlota in the car,
Ricky.
and then they're going to catch a series bus to Bacolod,
to the ferry.
and they're going to catch a ferry back to Manila.
Yes.
So yeah, brother Ivan, he works in Manila in a warehouse there as a security, and yeah, we did visit them in Cavite in one of our first videos. Actually, our biggest video. Yeah.
With Max.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye, and thank you so much for your support. God bless.